How are you? We are back for another video. How you guys doing? Let me get all my stuff set up here. All right, we are back. How y'all doing? All right, y'all. Whew. I have been rushing, trying to get back so we can get into the show. I hope you guys are having a great evening. I sure am. I'm a little tired, but we're gonna get through it. Thank you guys for being here. Of course, you guys know we did not have a pop-in yesterday because yesterday was Halloween. We have to do what we have to do for the kiddos. So Caramel was out, child, switching lanes in those streets, trying to do the mom thing. So yes, but thank you guys for coming back. Somebody says, I was waiting on you. I'm here. Thank you for being here. I've been going around supporting. Y'all guys probably saw me today popping in several people's lives, checking in, supporting, talking junk as I usually do. That's just my forte, child. I love it. But yeah, so we were out kind of I was kind of in those YouTube streets a little bit today, since I kind of had like a little easy day at work. I said, let me pop in on some of my people and check up on my people. So that's where we were. And now we are back for our own video. And we're gonna get to it. We got some very, very good topics for you guys tonight. And we are going to get through it. I cut the hell out of my lip today, guys, on my braces. That shit hurt so bad. Oh my God. But we're going to get through it. I'm still getting used to having braces. Some days it's uncomfortable as hell. Some days I just want to rip these holes out. But it's all for the cause, honey. Beauty is pain, okay? And pain is beauty. Well, let's get through this. For those of you that have been watching this bullshit online like I have, I'm going to go ahead and play it. For those of you that have not seen it, with Ariana and Martel, child. Let's go on and talk about it because that's what's in hot topics today. We kind of talked about it a little bit this morning. We're gonna hit on it just a little bit. I ain't gonna stay on it long because them two irritate me to no end. I feel like it is a whole publicity stunt. Okay. And in further looking at the background here at the house where they were filming this live, it looks like Martel is still in the house that Chris Fletcher's been trying to get him out of for quite some time now. So I'm trying to figure out how the hell is he still up in their house and they haven't gone and had the sheriff put his ass up out of there, y'all. He is still in that damn house. And Love and Marriage Huntsville been stopped filming. They done did the reunion and everything. His ass is still up in there. Sad. All right. But let's go on and play this bullshit.
He found me taking off, but I need some eyelashes, y'all, and a little makeup.
Hey. Oh, yo, how about just go without the filter?
How about not, girl?
You look good with that.
I know, but still.
Hey, girl, hey. Y'all so funny. Hey. Hey, nah, girl, eat.
No, I said I want some chicken, even though it's not chicken.
Oh, we're going to call it chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to eat?
Yes, sir.
This boy still ain't talking right.
Oh, well, this one knocks like to do. Watch out.
Oh.
He like to do flips.
But don't want to flip down.
All right. You say you like that? Flip. You ready to eat?
He found me taking off, but I need some eyelashes.
That just irked me. I'm surprised they made it to the shade room. Like, this is sad.
So you happy today? I bet she is happy today. Also, I would be too. Yeah, she happy. She should be. I'm happy too.
You should be.
Well, I should be happy. I am. Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Hope.
Cooking with Ari. That's what this is. Cooking with Ari. Go start that up. Cooking with Ari. Because she can cook. She's a great cook. She's got to cook more often.
Martel.
Just kidding.
I was about to say I cook every day. Yes.
Oh, you say you happy today? I bet she is happy today. Also, I would be
She probably cooking them hard ass potatoes.
But I need some eyelashes, y'all, and a little makeup.
Hey. Oh, yo, how about just go without the filter?
How about not, girl?
You look good with that.
I know, but still.
Hey, girl, hey. Y'all so funny. Hey. Hey, nah, girl, eat.
Anywho, My thing is, if you're such a bad bitch, Ariana, why you gotta always have a filter on? You see how I jump on live with no filter? This is caramel with no filter. This is bad bitch vibes right here. You see this? This and the bitch is in her late 40s. Okay, I can tell my age a little bit. The bitch is in her late 40s. You younger than me, so you should be able to jump on live, baby, and not have no filter on. A bitch get on live. Y'all see me. This is me live with no damn filter. We just hit live. We ain't do no extra shit. We just hopped on here and went live. You see how that works, Ariana? You seen the wrinkles over here? Hell no. You can't do live, child, without putting all these lashes and filters, and you so filtered out, child. It's so sad. Martel got you looking like an old ass auntie, honey. You are stressed, and he still ain't put no ring on. What is it now? Going in 11 or so years, girl. Somebody saying, and you look good. You better tell them. You better tell them. Okay. I drink my water and I mind my business. That's my beauty regimen. Okay. My beauty regimen is drinking my damn water and minding my damn business. Period. Y'all don't hear me in no shit, do you? Hear me not being no bullshit. I don't. I try to stay in my lane, honey. And yes, I try to stay in my lane. And that's what it is. Them two, it's publicity. I would not, you know what? It would not surprise me if Martel is doing all this bullshit in an effort to try to get Ariana on this damn show, because he is running out of storylines, y'all. He can't keep using Mel. Okay, Mel ain't checking for him like that. Mel won't even damn near speak to his ass on the show. So now Martel is thinking, okay, I can't get a paycheck if I'm not filming. So I gotta film. I gotta have a storyline. So he is trying whatever he can to try to get Ariana on this show so that he can have a storyline. He's trying to warm the audience up to seeing him with Ariana. And he's trying to do the little cute, let's throw Knox in there too. Let's throw Knox in there so that the fans can get used to seeing us like as you know, like a family. So that when I presented to Carlos King, they said, look, we went on live and everybody received us, and we should be on the show. I think it would make good ratings because people would want to see us. It turned out such great when we went on live, me and Ariana. People gave us a lot of, great, they showed us a lot of love because we went on live, and they were saying they love to see Knox more, and stupid shit like that. Like, no, we don't want to see you, Ariana. We don't want to see you, Ariana. You've had plenty of opportunities to tell your story. You've been on Tasha K. You sat on there and got scared when Tasha K said, I'm about to call Mel. You got all this heat for Mel. But as soon as Tasha K said, well, let me go ahead and call Melody. As soon as she heard Melody name, she got scared and started texting Martel. You look dumb as hell. You had plenty of opportunities. You were going to do a book. I said it this morning. You talked about this book. You're going to do a book. You're going to tell it all. You're going to do this. That would have been your perfect time to tell your stuff, girl, and make a coin. I mean, look at Karen Steffens. And I ain't saying you should kiss and tell, but damn. She had a #1 bestseller telling the business. So if you really wanted to tell your shit, you done sat on Original Straight No Chasers on Original Straight No Chasers channel over there, telling your shit over there for free when you could have been making a coin. Now you still sitting over there in a Section 6, still broke, busted, and disgusted. You and Martel's got to be peeping out the window every time a car drive by because y'all asses don't know if you're going to get put out. You're supposed to have been out of the house. Every time a car ride by, every time a moped ride by, y'all ass peeping out the blinds. Thinking it's the popo's about to throw y'all ass up out of there. So it's a flex now to be with somebody who is damn near evicted, Ariana. It's a flex to still be running behind a man for almost, over a decade now. It is a flex for you to be called a peasant on national television and you stand in a live and smile with this man this fool. Let me take fool. Let me take man back. Fool. Fool is a great word to plug right there. Him standing behind you because he grabbed you up and hug you and do this fake, this fake child. That's some bullshit. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. It's fake. It's stupid as hell. The two of them are toxic as hell. Like, don't nobody want to see that shit. Y'all ain't fooling no one. No one, especially me. Okay, let's move on. They irk me so bad. They do. That was real cute though, trying to throw Knox a little non-talking ass in there. Y'all know I don't be sparing feelings, child. I don't give a damn if it's a child, dog, cat, bat, bird. I don't give a damn. Y'all know I gotta tell the truth over here. And I said it this morning, baby. Your focus is in the wrong place. You worry about Martel, you need to be focusing on your son. Your daughter already not staying in the house with you. Your son is almost 3 years old and he ain't talking. You're the only one that can understand that little motherfucker. It's time to take his ass to speech therapy and get him some help. And your ass might need to stay in there too and see if they got some shock therapy while he getting speech therapy. Both y'all asses going in and get therapy. Okay, like for real. I'm tired of clucking on my closed caption when your ass going live. Trying to understand what Knox ass saying. Knox, you ready to come eat? Is she on my can come? What the hell is that? Girl. Is she on my can? You want chicken, Knox? Ain't she on wine? What is that, Chinese? The baby came out speaking Chinese. Who taught the baby Chinese? Ain't she on wine? Ain't y'all shrimp fried rice? No onion? What the hell? Girl, get your life. And noodle. Knox, you gotta go pee. Ain't noodle. No, right? Let's move on, child. You want egg noodle? You want egg noodle? You want to go to school, Knox? I ain't on school, bye. I lick the window. Motherfucker want to lick the window. He want to sit on the first seat and lick the window. I lick window. Okay, Knox. Sit your ass down. Sit your little badass down. All right, let's move on to the next topic, child. I ain't got no more for you. You want air food, young? What child? You want air food, young Knox? Knox, you want egg food, young? No onion? I'm trying to move on, y'all. Damn. Let me pop myself. That was wrong, Caramel. All right. Dr. Heavenly, honey. Lord have mercy. Somebody said you heard Coleslaw forcing the yes, sir on. Child, that still don't make him have no manners. He's still bad as hell. Okay, he is still bad as hell. She gonna have her hands full with him. And I keep saying Knox was born for a reason because he is gonna give Ariane hell when he gets old enough, baby. He is, baby. That's your karma. That is your karma. That's your karma. I promise you, it's your karma. And Martel, he gonna give you hell too. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be Martel part 2. His little ass gonna be running around, honey, in kindergarten with a damn walkie-talkie committing crimes. All right, he is. Get ready. His ass need to be on Scared Straight. How old is he? He ain't even 3 yet. Y'all need to send Knox little badass to Scared Straight. That show Scared Straight. Scared Straight. That's where his ass need to be. Sure will. All right, so let's move on, honey. Dr. Heavenly speaks on Phaedra. Y'all know Phaedra from Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's gonna be on Married to Medicine this season. But Dr. Heavenly, honey, she's using her platform to be calling Phaedra out, okay? And she's also spilling tea on Phaedra's relationship, and she's kind of reading Phaedra down a little bit. Y'all know Dr. Heavenly, honey, she don't give a hot damn. All right, but
just because she said she was dating a doctor and engaged to a doctor, damn it, don't mean we got to see his face. Phaedra is dating emoji face.
Not emoji face.
Let's what you want to know about it? So why do people hide the man face? Can I say this? Why say what she want to? Allegedly, and I do believe this to be true, allegedly, the man did do the test and tape. Allegedly, the man didn't sign the release to be on the thing. Let's see if he signed it before the next episode. Because this episode, we see an emoji face. How many Dr. O's in the world? How many alphabets in the world? I think it's 26, right? Is it 26 somebody's? When I had Dr. Heavenly University, can I say this? Yeah, they did show it on the clip. We did Dr. Heavenly University. I did the whole thing. I had my panel of women. I don't think they're going to play it because they flashed back to it when Phaedra was speaking. You know, we got people on our panel that speak at Dr. Heavenly University. Why not Phaedra Parks, right? So let me tell you. So it gets 30, 40 minutes into the event, and guess who pop up walking slow down the aisle in a dang it mink coat? But Phaedra Parks, right? She comes in the middle of my, right? And I don't know her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know her. I know her, but I don't know her. So she comes in looking all cute. She was cute as pie. She really was. She really was. She came in there cute. Got up on my stage and sat front and center in my seat. And I could have did 2 things, Dr. Heavenly University. Had I done my first man, Dr. Heavenly University that scene would have been played on Bravo. But because I didn't know her, she ain't know me, I let her speak.
If Heavenly don't do nothing else, y'all, she is gonna read somebody's ass down. Dr. Heavenly don't have no filter, okay? Speaking of filter, everything said in this video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? Let me put my banner up, baby, because I don't never know what's gonna fly out this mouth, and I gotta make sure we protect it up over here, okay? Yes, Lord, we do. All right. But yeah, Dr. Heavenly, honey, she decided to go on and read Phaedra down. Phaedra, they said they're gonna be giving Phaedra hell this season on Married to Medicine. So she's gonna have to earn her way on this show, according to what they're saying. Like several of the women gonna be coming for Phaedra. So we're gonna see if Phaedra, honey, she's gonna be able to stand up against these girls, because this is a different breed of women than Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, y'all know how they get down on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know Dr. Simone got that mouth on her, honey. Y'all know Toya is a whole switchblade over there too. So we're going to see what it's giving. I can't wait. The show is supposed to come on, I think, this Sunday. I will be watching. I will be covering the show as well, because I do like it. I'm interested to watch this season because Dr. G and his wife, well, his new wife, will be on the show. So I'm interested to see the dynamic in terms of how they kind of co-mingle this season on the show. So it's going to be good. Dr. Jackie, honey, will get you together as well if you rub her the wrong way. She be trying to be all conservative, but Dr. Jackie will snap back at your ass and let you know, like, don't come for me. Like, I'm a doctor, but a bitch ain't above, snapping off on somebody and letting you know now. Don't try. But so yeah, I will be watching. Those of you that like the show, it is on Bravo, of course. Go ahead and watch it this Sunday, honey. I will be watching. What else is coming back? I think this week. Is it this week? Or is it November? Yeah, I think it's this week. I have to check again to make sure, because I won't give y'all the wrong information. What's the show? My other show, child, is supposed to be coming back. Oh shit. Anyway, I want to do my research on it first before I tell y'all, because I don't never want to give you wrong information on here. Okay. I want to say Bell Collective is this Sunday, but I want to make sure. If you guys know for sure, you can put it in the chat. But I think Bell Collective might be coming back this Sunday as well. I will be watching that too. They had a nice little break for Bell Collective. I was like, where the hell is Bell Collective? It was on and then it was just off. I was like, damn, no reunion, no nothing. So I don't know what the hell happened. But they are also coming back. That's another show that I like as well. Okay, so I will try to keep you guys updated on what's going on, and I will give you guys another reminder as it gets closer to the weekend where Married to Medicine will be coming on for those of you that enjoy the show. Okay. All right. So let's get into Kiki Jabar, honey. Y'all know Kiki, baby. She's been spilling a lot of tea, and I'm all here for it. Y'all know that's why she's on the show. A lot of people want to see her off the show. I'm gonna read some comments in terms of what people have had to say about Kiki. I like Kiki. A lot of people think that Kiki is doing too much this season. I don't think she's doing enough. Honestly, I would like to see her while she's spilling tea. I think it would be a great idea for her to incorporate her recovery in her storyline, because you never know who's watching this show, that, it could help them. If somebody else may be dealing with an addiction, it may be a great idea, Kiki, to show yourself going to like counseling sessions, going to some therapy sessions, and showing how you're actually getting through this, so you can kind of switch the whole narrative of this person is just so strung out. Marceau and them, they're going to continue to run with the narrative of Kiki just being a strung out individual. So somebody said Bell Collective comes on Fridays. Okay. Is it this Friday? I think it's this weekend, guys. I want to be sure, but I'll check again. Okay. If you guys know for sure, you can put it in the chat. It's fine. But as I was saying, I think Kiki should incorporate that into her storyline to show that you really are getting the help that you need, so that people don't just see you as this strung out person, because that's what Marceau and them are putting out on the show. And it's in an effort to make people kind of turned off, to where they can help push Kiki out the door, because they're working overtime to get Kiki off this show. Okay. Kiki is the glue to their secrets being told, to the skeletons being pulled out the closet with them. And they have a lot. They don't want to talk about their secrets. Kiki is on this show, and the fact that she is not getting along with Tisha, and the fact that she knows Tisha very well. And I think Tisha is very nervous with her being on the show. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and play what Kiki had to say. She, of course, was spilling some tea. She's spilling some secrets. I like Kiki. Let's get into it. Okay. Yeah, she's spilling some secrets and some tea, baby. We're going to talk about it. All right, let me get past my ad. Oh, I'm a little tired tonight, y'all. I did a little too much today, I promise. Whew. I think this morning took all my energy, y'all. Car Chronicles, Jesus. I was on another level. Jesus.
So ever since
okay. So shout out to homegirl, what's happening? All right. Shout out to her. Give me one sec. Okay. Hold on, guys. Y'all be patient with me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to that point. Now, I talked to y'all a little bit this morning about we hinted on Kiki a little bit. Kiki, she is spilling some tea. Y'all know she had a conversation with Bugs, and she was trying to say, well, Bugs was trying to say that Kiki was lying. What Kiki is, she's showing receipts.
In the videos that surfaced several months ago.
Shout out again to what's happening, okay?
Trying to prove her point, because we can all see that this. Now you hear this? I'm gonna rewind it. My makeup artist says, you know, he said my homegirl, she's the one.
We're gonna just listen because it's dark.
Artist like your homegirl got proof, and he like, you know, yeah or whatever. So hold on.
This is what I know. It's still something she should have not. She should have definitely told Tisha.
What she should have told Tisha?
Right. And if your homegirl has proof, then that she needed to there too. So oh yeah. Oh yeah, she. Right. She got the proof. Oh yeah, does she?
Now you hear this? I'm gonna rewind it. My makeup artist says, you know, he said my homegirl, she's the one with the proof, and my makeup artist like your homegirl got proof, and he like, you know, yeah or whatever. So hold on. I said when I call you, as long as you own up to everything you said, because I don't want shit to do with this. I don't want to be blamed for it. Period. And what did he do? He flipped it. I got more, but that's all I got for y'all tonight. Peace. Now, Bugs did respond to Kiki.
All right, so Bugs responded and said that this is sad. Kiki says that the proof is in my video in parts. It says shaking my head but carry on love. Okay. Now let me go ahead and read what people had to say about Kiki, because like I said, they want her off the show. I'm gonna read the comments in terms of what they had to say and what Kiki had to say. Now, she started out by saying that people can destroy your image, damage your personality, create rumors about you, but they can never take away your good deeds. Okay, she's quoting this from someone else. She says, because no matter how they describe you, you will always be admired by those who know you best. All right. She also goes on to say that I had to babysit for y'all every single weekend. She's talking about Tisha and Marcel. She says, I had to babysit for you guys every single weekend because she had to work at the damn bank. She says, meanwhile, I'm a whole college professor. She says, but you were off, talking about Marcel, and wouldn't watch your own children or child at the time. Says, but I want that life. She says, while me and my husband babysitting your child. She says, what side of the road did you get me? She says, I really want to know with your lying ass. She's talking about Marcel. Y'all remember the last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville where Marcel was saying at the table that he had to pick Kiki up off the side of the road at 2 o'clock in the morning because she was strung out. Kiki was saying, listen, I was a whole professor. Me and my husband was watching your child when you were home and would not watch your own child because Tisha was working at the bank. We talked about it a little bit this morning. Marcel don't want to watch his kids because he wants to be free to run the streets, okay? And I'm going to play a video here later just and to prove what I said because I don't understand that. These are your children. And he likes to say those are Tisha's kids. Those are Tisha. No, these are your kids, sir. Let's continue. We talked about Bugs. This is what a fan of the show said about Kiki. Says, I really think that you need to stop this because you're not even paying attention to you say that we are not even paying attention to you at all. Says that you are looking like an attention seeker now. And if they did cheat, so what? That is your cousin's marriage. And at the end of the day, just let it go, Kiki. That's what people are saying about Kiki. They think that she's too invested in Tisha and Marcel's business. But my thing is they invested in hers. You tell my business, I tell yours. That's just how it works. I'm not gonna sit on stuff while you continue to talk shit about me. If I know something about you, what better way to get you up off me and make you shut up than for me to start talking about your shit? You see how quiet Tisha and Marcel got at the table when Kiki mentioned the threesome? Neither one of them could say anything. But as soon as Kiki walked away from that damn table and left the scene, got in her car, her and her husband Amin, that is when they want to have this meeting and talk about Kiki. Kiki was on the side of the road. Kiki was doing pills. Kiki was this, Kiki was that. Never that energy when she was there. Because they know Kiki know their stuff. All right, somebody says that even if he is cheating, so what? They got kids and a whole family. Says if she want to stay with her husband, let her. Says that I want to know about you as a person and your accomplishments, Kiki. Let them be. This is what fans are saying, okay? And Kiki responded by saying, this is not about that. Says, I already said that I felt like he was lying. So if you don't know that, okay, you can keep that to yourself. She also goes on to say that it's about exposing the lying ass barber. But hey, go off. That's my favorite phrase. Go off. I was like, okay, Kiki. All right. Somebody else says, Kiki, your time to air them out was at the Besma family event when Marcel went ballistic on you. Also at the reunion. They're saying at this point, Kiki, you've given them time and opportunity to sully your name. Says causing a she said, he said, and they said scenario. Okay. And then this other person says, and nobody cares. Says, and my unsolicited advice would be to apologize to the Scotts for everything. For everything and even getting involved. Says that whether they accept it or not is not your business. Then go ahead and show us Kiki Jabar. Show us all of your aspirations. They says that show us what you have been brought here to contribute to the universe, not the universe. It says because at this point, all we see is Kiki the fighter, and you told us that you had greater aspirations. They say to show us that you're moving towards those greater aspirations. And it says Mel believes in you. It says prayerfully you took that drug test regardless, okay, of what Marcel does. So they're telling her she should just take the drug test regardless if Marcel takes the light to take the test or not. It says they're holding you in the light, Queen. Okay, so that's what they're saying to Kiki. They're trying to inspire her. But I don't think she needs to apologize to Tisha and Marcel for what? For what? I don't even think she should apologize for throwing a drink in Tisha's face. Was it wrong for her to do it? Probably. I wouldn't give her the satisfaction of apologizing because they owe her an apology as well. You apologized to me first. Shit, you had a lot of stuff to say about me. Tisha, you was running around telling everybody, oh, she's still on drugs. Do you know that to be fact? Do you know that to be facts that this girl is still on drugs? You do not. You know of what she used to do. That doesn't mean that she's doing it now. So really, you could be sued for defamation of character if you're going to throw that narrative out there about somebody. You cannot say somebody is doing drugs if you don't know that to be facts. This girl can have her kids taken away from you putting this information out there about her. That can be very damaging to her if she's trying to go back to being a professor at any college. They don't want to hire her if they're hearing all these rumors about her having this done. They're going to be asking her to take drug tests and everything else. That's a negative stigma put on her if she's trying to go back into the school system again. So you don't want to put stuff out about people that can be very defaming towards her if that's not what's going on. She's already said she's in recovery. She's taking whatever she needs to take in order to wean herself off that, according to what her doctors have asked her to do. So don't put that stuff out about people. That's just not cool. I don't like that about Marcel, the way he likes to, drag this on and use that as a go-to to pick at her for something that she's doing. That will make a person relapse. That will make a person relapse. Bottom line is Kiki is family. Okay. If she has a problem, the worst thing you can do is continue to talk about her and trash her name. Okay. Pull her in as a family member and say, hey, look, we've had our differences. I don't want to see you relapse. Let's squash this bullshit. Because that's the one thing we can't change is the fact that we're family. And even if you choose not to fool with them again, respectfully be in each other's space and not be on that type of mess. Y'all are grown. You got children who play with each other, who want to be around each other. So it's mad awkward when you come around each other and your children can't be around their cousins because y'all have all this beef and animosity towards each other. Children can feel that type of energy. Think about how when Melody and Tisha fell out, their children used to play all the time. So it's mad weird when they would come together for events. And y'all already see how Tisha's daughter act when she come around Mel. Y'all saw at the skate party. She was acting all funky towards Mel because she done sat back and heard her mom talking shit about them. You put the children in the mess. Family is going to always be family. I got family members that irk me to no end, but that's still my family. I can't change that. If I choose not to speak to you when I choose not to, that's fine. I still can't change the fact that you're my family. I can speak to you. I just don't have to fool with you. I don't have to be fake with you. I'm never going to do that. But I can speak and keep it moving just for the sake of saying, you know what? At least I spoke. And even if you don't speak back to me, I did my part. I can be the bigger person and move on. And that's how it has to be with them. This mess been going on, they said, since they were in college. How old are you guys now? You are grown with children. And you're passing that same mess down. And the problem starts with Wanda trying to compare Tisha with Keke. And that's wrong. You never do that to somebody. Keke already said Tisha grew up being in her shadow her entire life. So now that Tisha is on this show, she's trying to use this as a means to throw it back on Keke to say, well, look where I am. I'm further than you. It's not about that. The two of you are on this damn show. Not too many people watch this damn show anymore. I don't know if they realize that. It might be the #1 show on, but this show is not hot like it used to be when it was season 1, season 2. Not a lot of people watch this bullshit. I mean, hell, the people that live in Huntsville barely watch the damn show. Black Titanic said you can go around and ask different people in Huntsville about Love and Marriage Huntsville. They be like, we don't watch that shit. They don't watch that. They don't watch it. Most of the people who were fans of the show, they watch the content creators review the damn show. People have stopped watching this show. Like, they don't got in their mind that they just some important stars out here, and it's so sad. Wanda needs to stop with the bullshit and telling family business and pulling receipts on people, but then be quick to want to be talking about, I'm going to get an attorney and file a lawsuit when you talk about shit about her. Stop the mess and bridge the gap with the family. You are somebody's mama and grandma. You should be the first one to say to Tisha and Keke, look, y'all stop this mess. Y'all sit down and talk and stop it. Marcel, you shouldn't say shit about it. You are married into the family. You are married into the family. My husband can't say shit about none of my cousins. None of them. Now, if they come for me, yeah, he might say something. But when it's family issues and family drama, don't get in the middle of it. Marcel should not be saying nothing. Marcel should not be saying nothing. Nothing. He's part of the problem. And Tisha just sit there and just let him just fly off on Keke. And that's wrong. That is wrong. Marcel don't know his place in his marriage, and he don't know his place in this family. And Tisha sit there like a bump on the log, like she's scared to talk, like Marcel probably gonna pull a belt out on her ass when she get home, and don't say nothing. And just let him fly off and say any old thing, but have heat for everybody else. Be quick to correct somebody else. You can tell everybody else what they need to do, but you sit there and let Marcel talk shit about your family. That's your family. And if he walk out the door today and leave your ass, Tisha, guess what? Family is going to always be family. Period. Family going to always be family. You don't do all that crying when Marcel treating you like shit. You don't hold that. You don't have that same energy towards Marcel when he treats you like shit. He treats you way worse than Keke could ever treat you. Way worse than Keke could ever treat you. You done been on national television crying. You done been calling around looking for your husband at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. He ain't out looking for Keke, I bet you that. He's out looking for something else. My grandma used to say, nothing open after 12 midnight but some damn legs. That's where his ass be. You should not be calling your husband 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning for his ass to come home. He's supposed to be laying beside you, but he out in the streets. But you worrying about Kiki and what pill she popping? Baby, that's the least of your worry. Period. That is the least of your worry. Worry about your husband. Like you telling Kiki and everybody else, worry about Kiki, worry about your business, stay out of teaching them business, teaching y'all stay out of her damn business. If she want to pop every fucking pill she can find, if she want to take every fucking Flintstone off the shelf, damn it, that's her business. Ain't got nothing to do with you. And you ain't talking to her because you care about her. You doing it because you want to hurt her. If you were trying to help her, we trying to help Kiki. You're not trying to help her. You cracking jokes. You're not trying to help her. You cracking jokes. You think the shit is funny. But she won't so high when you needed a babysitter so Tisha's ass could go to work so you can go out and be hoeing. Marcel or Marho. Can we call you that? Marho. She wasn't so high then, was she, when you picked up the phone and said, Kiki, can you watch MJ? Because Tisha got to go to work. When your ass should have been keeping him. That's your child. Kiki had her own damn kids. Kiki had to get up the next morning to go to school to be a professor. While your ass sitting at home texting hoes, or probably not even home at all. Boy, goodbye. Goodbye. Let's get into this Love and Marriage Huntsville. I always like to revert back to the past with these episodes because it's an eye-opener for me. It kind of opens my eyes on some things that's going on now, and I be catching folk in lies. Y'all know I love to catch folk in lies, baby. Somebody said not the Flintstone bodies. Yeah. Baby, take every pill you can find, every fucking Flintstone vitamin you can take, baby. Take them all. That's your business. Period. I don't never be that invested in somebody else's business. I don't be caring. I don't be caring what other people be doing like that. And my favorite phrase is, I don't give a damn. I low-key don't give a damn, and I high-key don't give a fuck. I don't. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. It's your life. It's your life. As a friend, all I can do is be there and support you whenever you have your hard times. I'm that girl you can call and talk to. I ain't going to tell your shit to nobody because that ain't my business to do that. I'm going to be there for you. If you call me 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to wake up and talk to your ass while I'm there. All right, okay. All right, I'm going to be on that shit there because I'm tired as hell. I'm going to still listen. I'm going to be a listening ear. but, I ain't going to be out telling your mess. And I'm going to be that good girlfriend, that good Judy that you can call on, honey, when you need to. And that's all Kiki wants. Kiki wants acceptance. And Tisha is using the fact that she can ignore her as a means to try to control her, the same way Marceau does her. Marceau ignores Tisha as a means to control her, to get her to do what he wants her to do. And she's using that same tactic on Kiki. And it's abusive. It is abusive. You are emotionally abused at home, Tisha, and you try to emotionally abuse other people that you want to control. Have you guys seen that, or am I just crazy? A person who emotionally is abusive will use that in moments that they feel benefits them the most. And that is what Marceau does to Tisha. That is why he tell her, I don't want you to work. I want you to stay home. We had this agreement that you're going to stay home and be a stay-at-home mom. When this girl got all these degrees that she's sitting on, there's no reason as a woman who have all these degrees, that's an able-bodied person that can go out and get an extra income coming in the house, because y'all need it. I'm going to say it again. Y'all need it. So there's no reason why she should not go out like any other mother. I'm a mother. If I can go out and get a fucking job and do all the things that I do to earn money, which are legit to be, let me go and put that shit out there. What's the problem? It is a means of control. You have a lot of women out there that's like that. Men don't want to see you be great because they're scared you're gonna grow up and grow up and glow up and then leave their ass. Marceau wants Tisha at home so he can control her. He know where she is. He knows she ain't nowhere being great because he has that mentality, the way they were raised, and all the brothers are fucked up. And I'm going to say it that way. All of them. Basement Billy, same way. Maurice, same way. Marceau, Michael, all of them is fucked up in the head because they don't believe that women have a voice. That's that 1867 bullshit. How they used to think back in the day that women don't have a voice. Whatever a man say, you got to agree with it. You got to wear dresses all the way. Y'all know, back in the day, women could not say jack. But we're living in a day and age now where women are bossing up and doing things, running companies. Tisha, if you're going to school all these years to earn these degrees, you're not doing it for fun. Don't let your husband tell you that you're getting degrees and accolades and all these things for fun, baby. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. When you stay with somebody long enough and they mess up your self-esteem, baby, then you start to do things to yourself, like surgeries and things that Tisha is doing to herself to mask or to make up for what you think about yourself. You think less of yourself versus your husband telling you you're beautiful. I don't ever see him complimenting her, but he tears her down and he try to hide it in jokes. I don't like people like that. Don't say negative things to me and try to hide them in jokes, because I'm gonna always catch it and then I'm gonna throw it back at your ass. All right, but let's go ahead and get into season 1. We'll play some clips and I'm gonna stop it and we're gonna talk about it, because I saw some things that kind of brought, they kind of opened my eyes to some things. All right, yeah, it kind of opened my eyes to some things, and I said, wow. From season 1 to where they are now, it really made me see. Like I caught some lies in there, and I saw some dysfunctional stuff that I did not see when I first watched the episode. It's been a while since I've seen episode 1, but we're going to talk about it. Okay, I made some little notes, and I'm going to play it. OWN does not like us to show their videos, so I will play the audio, and I will kind of tell you what's going to happen and who. Well, you kind of know. If y'all been watching the show, you know their voices, but I'll let you guys know. Give you guys a heads up, okay? We're going to talk about that, and then I'm not even going to hold you. Let me get to the video. I had it pulled up, and then I done scroll past the shit. I hope you guys are enjoying the show thus far. I hope you guys have hit the... Says Cameron's at a trick question. Sometimes you're a little cray-cray. Says, but hey, we love it. I could be a little cray-cray, y'all. Y'all know that about me. It's all entertainment, though, I promise you. Love you guys down, okay? I will get past this stupid ad. All right. Yes, child. All right, so this is season 1, episode 1 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? We're going to play, and then we're going to stop.
When people think of Huntsville, Alabama, they think cotton fields, animals, and it's the exact opposite.
This ain't your auntie's Alabama.
Huntsville is Rocket City, Redstone Arsenal, NASA, space and rockets.
Kimmy and Maurice talk.
More engineers in Atlanta and Nashville combined.
We are not the ATL. We are the ALA.
Huntsville, Alabama has the 4th largest real estate development going on in the nation. I look at it almost like the gold rush. You better get here or it's going to pass you by.
Martel and I develop residential real estate. We're one of the top minority couples doing what we do here in Huntsville.
Y'all hear that talk?
Phaedra and I develop commercial real estate. It's important for me and for my wife to run the household because I don't get paid to run the household.
And because he's not organized. I sell real estate and Maurice does credit repair.
Really?
The difference in age doesn't play a part in our relationship. I'm going to be in my 40s until I'm 70. We are self-made millionaires in the construction and residential investment industry here in Huntsville. We feel that it's our duty to give back to the community. So why not give back right here where we're currently living, Huntsville, Alabama, and do some major things to help Huntsville continue to grow.
Successful African Americans are taking over. It's like Wakanda.
Who's successful African Americans? Not them. All right, so Martel and Mel. We'll start with Martel and Mel.
Martel Holt. I am from Huntsville, Alabama. Been here all my life.
And I'm Melody Holt. I've been living in Huntsville since 2004. Martel kept me here.
I did.
Okay, so
Melody, she was the smartest person probably in college at the time.
He proposed the day that I graduated.
Making sure she go no further.
Y'all hear that?
We've been doing the homes for about 7 years now.
We started Holder Holt Entrepreneurship. In 3 years, we were able to get it to $1 million company, and we've continued to grow. We were definitely that example couple. Wow, Martel and Melody, they're just the perfect couple. They work together. They're in business together. They got these beautiful kids. You know, they're beautiful people.
I can't see myself being Martel at all, ever. And they're great people.
No, I can't see myself being Melody. Oh, yeah. I think Melody is great at being Melody.
Listen to Tisha.
You like it, I love it, but don't want no more of it.
Stop it. Tisha said, I can't see myself being Melody. Girl, you can absolutely see yourself being Melody. Every single thing that Melody's done thus far, you've copied it. So I would think you want to be like Melody. But let's carry on.
Morning, Mommy. Good morning, Mommy.
What's up, Mel? How's it going? Gonna fix some oatmeal.
Yeah, we praise the Lord. We got 3 beautiful children. They're 6, 5, and 2.
Mariah, she's the oldest. Just like Melody. She's an actress. Go get it, babe. I was just asking. I love you, Cracker Barrel.
There is ice cream. What kind of ice cream you want? I want chocolate. Martel is a mommy's boy. Like
He's the middle child. He's 5.
Malia, she's 2. We call her boss baby. She's like, okay, who are y'all? Who told y'all I wanted to be here? And who said I had to be a part of this family?
All right.
You know.
All right, guys. You guys go upstairs and get your bags, and you can come back down and eat. All right.
All right.
Let me stop it.
I couldn't have.
Anybody missed the dynamic when Mel and Martel were together with family? And even though we know now that it was all bullshit, that during that time he was messing around with Ariane, just the dynamic of seeing them doing the family thing, I enjoyed watching that first season. Okay, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Martel messed it up during that time, as you guys know. That is when Martel was seeing Ariane. Okay, and you guys already know that the two of them. Mel and Martel had already made it plain that they were not going to talk about that situation because Mel knew prior to this that Martel was cheating, but they decided to get along and make the marriage work for the sake of the show because it was about love and marriage. Huntsville. It was about married couples, and they had to be married in order to make the show work. Okay.
Ask for a better father for my children. He helps me get them ready for school in the morning.
Or she helps me get them ready for school in the morning.
Yeah, see, that's what I be talking about. I know you help me get them ready for school in the morning. All right, babe. Don't forget, Mariah has tennis today.
Yep, 3:30. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I found 2 lots of Pulaski Pike. I got video.
Okay. Oh man, those are the lots right there.
Yeah, and they're together too, so it's not like
how they're working together. I like that.
Yeah, so it's something we can go in and get and put 2 houses on it. I think be pretty cool.
So I'm kind of thinking, what about the comeback group coming back together?
No, I was really thinking about Whole Custom Homes. I mean, we're the home builders. The comeback group was formulated about 2-3 years ago. The 6 of us wanted to get together to not just build houses in North Huntsville, but to really revamp that area.
We were like, okay, something has to be done, and you can't sit around waiting for public elected officials to do it. And so everyone kind of has mastered their own lane when it comes to credit repair, home building, commercial, and all of that. So we said, let's get together, because what do they always say? You can do more when you work together.
But we had
y'all remember that's when Mel had that hairstyle, child.
2 home sites in North Huntsville. That is what the whole initiative of the comeback group was, babe, was to work on rebuilding North Huntsville together.
Well, I think back to all the meetings that we had in the past, everything that we looked to accomplish in the past, nothing but confusion. I mean, we have a meeting that should last 30 minutes, it lasts 3 hours.
Right.
And I feel a lot wasn't being done.
Well, nothing being done because the rest of them were hoping that Mel and Martel would put all the money in on the projects for the comeback group because they were doing better than everybody else. Mel and Martel was doing better than Tisha and Marceau at the time, and better than Kim and Maurice at the time as well. So they would sit back in meetings and have all these ideas, but then it was come time for them to pay and put money in the pile to have these projects up and running. They didn't have the money to do it. So then it will fall back on Mel and Martel, and they would get mad because Mel and Martel would have bigger stakes in the projects because they ain't have no damn money to put in on it. So I mean, it's only fair, child.
I feel like
it's
our
so sad.
Community initiative in terms of just really helping the community and with all the new things that are coming and the growth. I just feel like that example. Okay. You know what I mean? We can put that footprint. Like, hey, look, we
see how ambitious Mel is.
Happen for our community.
Now I like that. I
got you a little bit.
To have a meeting, yeah.
Oh, okay. At least I got that. Well, I got to get to the office, but sit down for the comeback to make a comeback.
I ain't going to give you a high five. I just give you a hug and a kiss. I love you, but
okay, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. All right.
Something afterwards, I felt like time had passed.
So I just wanted to see if you were interested and invite you guys maybe to a meeting.
I think that the way that things ended the last time,
Mel is inviting him for a comeback group
always
meeting.
give it another shot. I mean,
Kimmy and
friends,
Maurice.
I'm for it. I think that Kimmy would probably be for it too. I just need to ask her.
Kimmy's like,
when I get a
Right,
chance to.
okay, yeah, see how that goes. Okay, great. Well, we'll be setting that up. Let's make the comeback have a comeback.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, Maurice.
All right, take it easy, Mel. What you know? Why?
Absolutely not. And how can you speak for me?
We're speaking for us.
No.
We're a team.
No. I'm not 100% on the comeback group making a comeback just yet because I think the people are the same people. Like if you have the same players, you get the same result.
I think the comeback group can make a comeback because I'm coming back. I'm like, I'm the mediator for the whole group. So I believe we can make a comeback because I'm coming back.
Boy,
I'm
bye.
Team Reese. Mm-hmm. So anytime Team Reese is down, I'm down. So you go, I go. But I want everybody to be clear on my standing. I don't have time for you to waste my time.
Okay.
Make sure she got drinks. Just make sure.
Kimmy, you got time for somebody to waste your time.
If she ain't got them, I'll bring them.
Girl. They credit none over the child. Tisha and Marcel coming up with their fake mess.
My name is Marcel Scott. I'm the president of Scope Industries.
President.
Contracting company.
I'm Letitia Scott, stay-at-home mom with 3 kids.
We'll be married 20 years in 8 years.
Really?
Marcel is my younger brother.
But most people think Marcel is older.
Because he looks older.
And he acts older.
Well, hold on. He looks older.
Our relationship is very traditional. We have clearly defined roles. When we first had kids, we decided one of us is going to have to work and the other one's going to have to breastfeed. And we chose Tisha for the breastfeeding.
Oh, okay.
That's so sad.
Hey, babe, I forgot to tell you. Mel hit me up. She wants to get the comeback group together.
The comeback group. It's interesting.
Man, they're a trip, boy.
I'm happy about the comeback group. I mean, it gives the 6 of us a chance to work together and do something great in the community.
Community.
It's like they went behind our back. I don't know if I can trust them.
In the beginning, we started looking for land all over North Huntsville.
Listen to Marcel.
Some land that was 47 acres adjacent to a community, one that we could come in and we could bring it up. Brought it back to the comeback room, and we kind of voted it down, said we're not going to do that. Maybe about a month later, walking to the office at the time, Martel and I were in business, and he was like, we bought that land, we're going to close on it. No, that wasn't right. It creates a separation.
So that's what happened to the comeback group.
Y'all hear that? Marcel is saying that he and Tisha found the land for the 47 acres. They pitched it to the comeback group, and they decided that they didn't want to do it. I think they decided they didn't have all the money for it in order to purchase the land. Everybody didn't have their part in terms of their shares of purchasing, because y'all know they split it 3 ways. Kimmy and Maurice, Mel and Martel, Tisha and Marcel. I don't think that Marcel and Kimmy and Marcel and Tisha, I don't think they had their parts. But Mel and Martel jumped in and purchased it, and now they are upset that they feel like they jumped the gun and went ahead of them and did this versus them doing it with the comeback group. Y'all get it now?
I absolutely hate for it to be true that friends like us can't work together.
Yeah, so maybe this time going in, we would have to try to figure out how we can separate the two, the business and the personal relationship. Because at the end of the day, we love them. We're friends.
I think that's critical. Just like how me and you separate the business from the pleasure.
Speaking of that, I wanted to talk to you about moving forward with me and my real estate license. I would be doing it maybe just part-time or taking care of the kids part-time.
Okay.
Listen to this, y'all.
The most important thing are our kids.
I mean, I understand that, but the problem is that I still want to do something else outside the household. Like, I just don't want to be in a household with the kids all day, every day.
This is what I said in the beginning, sweetie. Like, at the end of the day, we're not coming off the deal. We made a deal.
So,
what I'm trying to say is that it's been decided.
She can't even talk.
Time ago. Play a role, baby.
So what's the point of spending all the money and doing all the background and getting a license if I'm not going to use them?
To me, it was for fun. Okay,
I'm done with the conversation.
She went stomping off like a kid.
On Love and Marriage Huntsville, I find myself
stomping off like a child.
The government is paying for people
Let's
to go
get past this ad. What do y'all think so far? Marcel treats Tisha like a child. She's steady saying, I want to work, I want to work, I want to work, I want to contribute to the household. She called it the household. And he's like, yeah, no, we made an agreement. This is what we said we were going to do.
To me, it was for fun. Okay,
I'm done with the conversation.
What can I say to help us never have this conversation again?
Well, we're probably going to have it again because I'm sure it's going to come back up.
I don't get why.
Well, you know what? No, we're not, because you don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. I'm just going to show you that I can balance it. And there you have it.
On paper.
I'm done with it.
Well, you're kind of not, though.
I am over this conversation.
Like, it's not resolved. I've been here, babe. We've been here for 12 years.
MJ, Macy.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all want to come on down?
Wait. I thought initially that Tisha, when she said she was going to get a real estate license, it was something she was going to just, I want to go grab my real estate license, you know? Not sacrificing the kids' well-being because I want to make money.
I know how to work. Like, that's what I know how to do. I just want him to see that side of me.
We have to balance each other out. You know, one person drives, other person reads the directions. If both people are driving, I mean, I'm not saying she can't drive. I'm saying I can drive better.
Oh, my God.
She can fix it.
Obviously not, because your ass is in a lawsuit.
Even though that men are the king of the household, we still listen to women.
Man is the king of the house.
He's telling his kids, the man is the king of the household.
The king of the house.
You think we're all equal?
Yes. We're all equal.
Oh my God, I could not live with him. That is too much. He gonna tell, let me stop it. He gonna tell Tisha, put it on paper. Like he want her to write it out like a damn book report and show him that she's capable of going out and getting a job and carrying on the household as well. Who are you, Marceau, to say that you drive better? Obviously, you don't drive better because you guys are in a lawsuit now for fraud and misrepresentation because of you, okay? We already heard the deposition. Marceau is a hot damn mess. Who raised you, sir? Okay. All right, this is them talking about the comeback group coming together.
I believe that the situation with the 47 acres lack transparency, and that's a hurdle that still causes problems today.
It's always transparency issues.
Thank you guys for coming out. I called you guys because Martel told me these lots, and when he showed them to me, he was on holding hopes buying the land and building on them. And I was like, but wait a minute, what about the comeback group, doing it together instead of holding hope doing it?
Well, it can be a group effort, or it cannot be a group effort. Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Best part.
What's your non-negotiable?
Let's say Martel decided.
All right, so they're going to be talking at the table, guys. All right, I'm going to skip ahead to the table scene where they're talking about relationships. This is when Melody first mentions that there's some infidelity going on in the relationship. All right, she kind of throws it out there for Tisha and Marceau as well. They kind of skip over there, so they don't want to talk about no infidelity with them. All right.
Are you a yay? I'm sorry.
She is.
No, I need to hear from you.
She is.
All right, so Kimmy, she's going to say she's in.
I don't feel that Martel Melody team thing.
First, take that beautiful suit off, and we'll go back out in the field and we'll work.
I'll do it.
I won't.
Okay, Martel trying to act like he the boss now.
We're cheerleading.
Hey, put that other hand
All
in
right,
there,
so
Martel.
now they're agreeing that they're going to get the comeback group back together.
1, 2, 3,
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I just want to make sure y'all, everything was good, man.
Neil, great. Relationship, it's Spectacular.
I don't feel that Martel Melody team thing.
First, take that beautiful suit off, and we'll go back out in the field and we'll work.
I'll do it.
I won't.
Of course you won't. All right, so they're at Hope and Hope. Melody is in the office. She's working. Okay. She's waiting on Martel to get there.
We did. I was 21. Martel was 24. So, I mean, we were young. We learned about this billion-dollar industry, property preservation. When our friends were out partying, having a good time with some of our friends now, they still partying.
And we busy making those millions.
Right, you know what I mean?
Mel was
so
busy.
we made a lot of sacrifices. Hey, Iva, can you come in for a second? Hey. Okay, so I just talked to Matthew about Vicksburg, and I kind of need to know what the numbers are looking like and see if there's something we can do. Okay, I'll look at it and I'll email it over. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, Mel is calling Martel. He ain't answering. I said he with Arionne.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
She's steady calling him. He ain't answering. Going straight to voicemail. Y'all know what that means.
Your call has been forwarded to an
3 times straight to voicemail.
When Martel doesn't answer his phone, when I call him, I get very irritated. And that is because when we are together, I find him answering his phone all the time. So when I call him, I expect you to answer.
He's pulling up to the office now at Hope and Hope now, where Mel is. Looking at his phone coincidentally. Now, you didn't answer the phone, but you're looking at your phone.
Martel, I just called you like 3 times.
I was on the phone, like always, for the contract.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold up. On the phone, but when I call, you answer when I call. Especially if I call 3 times back to back.
Babe, now how many times have I called you, you didn't answer, and
Doesn't matter.
but then what we just talked about the other day, when it comes down to the answering the phone, Melody, she is sometimes one-sided because she feels that, Martel, you better answer your phone. And I'm like, you better answer your phone. Just because you called 3 times in a row. Shoot me a text or don't call 3 times in a row.
Oh, no, I'm going to call 3 times, 5 times, 10 times, however many times in a row I want to call.
Boom.
I got a ring on it. When I call you, answer the phone.
Mel said, I got a ring on it. When I call you, answer.
I've been talking really to the city about this 10,000 square foot house that
Good night, Yolanda
Custom Homes
Montgomery.
is going to
Thank
build.
you.
And also talk to them about the city about those 2 lots. Yeah. So.
That sounds like about an hour of conversation.
Oh, but it might just be with the city, but I'm talking to multiple people about different things, though.
Lies.
I also talked to Kevin about the project that I got going on in Nashville. And then also the project that I got over there by Bridge Street, the townhomes, or the townhouse.
Which one is it, a home or house?
I haven't got signed off on yet. So it's just different things I have to take care of. It is not just with Hope and Hope. Got a lot of different things.
We know.
It's important to have boundaries in any relationship. Forget what you see other people putting up with, or you see them accepting, or you see them taking. This is Melody Hope. To be honest, I find myself feeling like overwhelmed. It's like when we started Holding Hope, it was you and I. We were a team. We were out there. We're getting it together. That's right. We were out there getting it together. And now I feel like we've gotten to this place, and I don't feel like that team is there at times.
You talking about the 2 of us?
Yeah. I feel like a lot of stress and a lot of weight falls on my shoulders, and I find myself putting out fires all the time.
Which is great. Which is your...
No. I would determine if that's great or not.
All right.
And in the beginning, Hope and Hope was supposed to be Martel and Melody Hope, and I feel like Martel just is not as involved as I expected you to be.
He's busy with Arionne.
Yes, some years ago, this is how I saw this taking place.
How you saw it.
Yes, I mean, I set everything up. This is the way I wanted it to go.
What about how I wanted it to go? One thing I know for sure is without you and I, there would be no Hope and Hope.
You're right, because it'd just be Hope.
Right, or Hope.
Well, it wouldn't be a Hope without this Hope. You're married to me, which I'm a Hope. All right. This is the way I set up Hope and Hope. You to be more hands-on in the office and me to be more hands-on in the field.
I'm just saying, like, I don't feel that, like, Martel Melody team thing, like it was in the beginning. And I'm saying it's frustrating.
You know what you have to do?
What?
First, take that beautiful suit off, and we'll go back out in the field and we'll work. Is that what you want to do?
I'll do it.
I won't.
Of course not.
We're trying to move forward. This little stuff, it'll pass.
He's got a strong ego. He's got a little bit of arrogance.
It's not arrogance, it's confidence. I'm a very confident man.
That's probably what his mother would say too. He's confident.
Good Lord. Don't walk up in this office, you talking about some phone.
I don't care when I call you, you better answer.
Okay.
No. All right, well, thank you, Martel.
We about to leave right back out the door again. I think he's with Ariana.
I'm so serious.
Whatever, bye, Martel ho.
Whatever.
Bye, Martel ho.
I'm done with it.
He's talking about, I'm done with this shit. Now, y'all know damn well now. You don't saw your wife calling 3 times back to back to back. You don't know if it's an emergency, if she done been in an accident. You don't know if something wrong with the damn kids. Why are you not answering your phone? Even if you were on the phone, you tell the person you're talking to, says, give me 1 second. My wife is on the phone and she's called me back to back to back. It's maybe an emergency. Give me 1 second. Click over. The fact that you didn't even answer, knowing that you guys already have issues in your marriage, only puts that in the back of her mind that you out doing some shit that you should not be doing. And then you come in the office and act like everything's supposed to be on the kumbaya. And the fact that you are giving Melody more responsibility and dumping everything on her so that you can have less responsibility and more time to be running around doing what we all now know what you were doing, which was running with Arionne. He was dumping more of the work on Melody. She was tired as hell and still having to go home and deal with the children because he wanted to run around. You weren't out talking to all these people about jobs, Martel. And Melody knew that, and she called him on that. And then he wanted to say, oh, well, I couldn't answer my phone because I was busy handling business. I bet you were. You were on the phone with Ariana.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Shit. I would have been like, don't play with me.
Are you self-employed or run a small business?
Don't play with me. I like the way Mel always get him together, too. Martel knew he could not play with Melody like that. All right, so this is the scene where they're all at Kimmy's house and Marie's house for dinner.
So, Mel, how was it?
I didn't go to the funeral.
You didn't?
Martel went to a funeral. Mel did not go.
It's all good. What we eating? Oh, my God. Wait, we just skipping funerals? That's off the map, dog. Why don't we leave the ladies in here like Marcel usually likes them?
What about the fact they got shoes on?
Barefoot in the kitchen?
For that, you can leave. Right. Bye.
Y'all hear that?
Yes, Marcel.
The women's supposed to be barefoot in the kitchen. That's what Maurice said.
But he's a chauvinist.
So, what's going on? What's the tea? Well, while you're
Tisha talking to Mel.
Oh, because I had something else to do. I wasn't going to the funeral today.
Everything good?
Straight.
Okay.
That was real short.
Now, Tisha, you know everything really is not okay because prior to Love and Marriage Huntsville starting, you, ma'am, already knew that Martel was cheating with Ariana. So now you coming off as being fake, okay? Tisha already knew that the said BMW was purchased during this time, okay? Y'all already know that. Ariana was driving around in that BMW that Tisha already knew about that was so convenient for you to throw up in Melody's face when y'all was sitting at the table. So for you to sit there and smile in Mel's face and ask her, was everything okay between her and Martel? Stop acting like you care, Tisha, because you did not. You held on to this secret of Martel cheating on this same person who you claimed was your friend. And then you ask her, is everything okay?
To the point and to the sweet. Well, let me know. You know, we're here for you. We're your sisters.
I know.
Oh, really?
We're here.
Honey, y'all know life is life, honey.
Yeah, it is. It is. But everybody in this group wants everybody to succeed. So from time to time, when you need to lean on people, we lean on people all the time. All the time.
Melody and Martel always try to portray like they have this perfect marriage. And at the end of the day, who
And
doesn't?
you don't.
But I don't always feel like what they're giving me is genuine.
Just want to make sure y'all, everything
Y'all
was
hear
good.
that?
Yeah. Mel, great. Relationship, spectacular. I guess just like any other couple, have your ups and downs, your struggles, you fight through it to become greater. You guys good?
Always. We never had a problem, though.
Watch
That's a lot.
Martel. Y'all see Marcel?
Some straight yesterday. T comes in.
Let me pause it. Did y'all see that? Martel said, "How you and Tisha doing?" Marcel said, "Oh, we're doing great. Everything is going wonderful." Says, "Y'all ain't having no issues." He was like, "No, we ain't having no issues." And Martel was like, "Oh, really?" They put the camera on Marcel. He said he's trying to tell Martel like, "No, don't go there." And the camera caught it. Did y'all just see it when I played it for you? Did y'all get that? Let me run it back. Let me run it back. I caught that.
Everything was good, man.
Yeah, Neil, great. Relationship, spectacular. You know, I guess just like any other couple, have your ups and downs.
Watch Marcel.
Your struggles, you fight through it to become greater. You guys good?
Always. We never had a problem, though.
That's a lie.
Y'all see that?
We had this one straight together. She comes in. She's questioning what should come first, real estate or her role inside the home.
Y'all see Marcel?
You
talking about no cheating? Nah.
Yes.
You ain't talking about no cheating?
Keep it true. Keep it consistent. Right.
He let Martel know, I don't go there.
You getting your real estate license? It's for fun. I was like, oh, fun? Just gonna shoot down my dreams like that? Right. Okay, I'm done with this conversation. I have nothing else to say to you.
It's for fun.
For fun.
See, I personally could not be married to someone like Marcel. At times he can be condescending and very controlling. Marcel, I feel, enjoys having a wife who doesn't mind being in his shadow.
It's just his roles in his mind. The way they were raised, they can't let that go.
You don't have these ladies just staying home nowadays. No. Just being a full-time stay-at-home mom. Let me cater to your every need. Let me take care of the kids. Like, I don't know.
She told me sometimes she feels like a single parent.
I would agree. Martel, you would agree that she's a single parent? She's not looking at the financial aspect of it. You gotta look at that. Hold on, no. A lot of people can provide financially, but a lot of people can't be a dad. Growing up, my mom, she had a boyfriend for 17 years. 17 years. He worked, but guess what? He never came to a game. He didn't support me. He didn't take me places and things of that nature. You know what I'm talking about? So I look back on that. And I mean, that might be how she feels.
Well, imagine this.
To a degree.
Imagine this. You had to choose between somebody coming to your games and someone feeding you.
The thing is, I can provide for the family, and I can also pick my kids up from school, take them to different games and things of that nature, and support them and help Mel clean up the house. And so, yeah, it can be done.
But let me ask you a question. What do you gain from that?
I guess satisfaction that I take care of my family.
Y'all hear him? What do you gain from that?
Hey guys, dinner's ready.
Marcel was an asshole.
Pretty good husband. I'm very hands-on with my kids. I make a lot of money too, so it's like I'm just a super dad, Superman, whatever.
I wouldn't say Superman.
I mean, you're also a great friend.
Yeah, I'm a spectacular friend. That's right.
You are. Hey, Marcel, can you take that for me? Because we're about ready to eat.
You don't want me to mess up dinner.
Marcel, put that on the table.
I'm from a school where I believe in protecting and providing for your family. I don't know how to do this.
I bet you don't. Just take it to the table.
Thank you so much. I don't even understand 50-50 relationships, personally. And I don't understand guys that want to be in them.
You know, this fruit salad.
He said fruit salad. You funny.
He said fruit salad.
It's actually called a California salad. And it does have fruit on it.
Yeah, so fruit salad. Yeah, fruit salad.
Well, I have a question.
Because
one's about to
that's
get good.
what Mel does.
I tell you what, that Melody is a pot stirrer. That girl has some questions that'll make us drive home separate.
Maurice and Kimmy, since y'all dated forever.
Yikes.
There go that hope.
And
That little side thing, you know what I'm saying?
what do you guys think is going to help you guys make sure your marriage lasts?
The difference is a level of maturity and not rushing into things. I mean, at the end of the day, if this is the person that's for me and I'm the person for her and we're going to be in eternity, why rush eternity? I think that kind of sums it up.
Hey, when you said
Nigga, you've been dating her for 7 years and you didn't think to marry her until the Love and Marriage Huntsville cameras came. And now you're going to make that a part of your storyline. Kimmy hung around for 7 years being a girlfriend and Maurice being her dependent for 7 years. And then he decided, oh, let me go ahead and marry her because she done hung on for so long. Girl, bye.
Was that your way of kicking the can down the road and not proposing?
For a while, she was too good to be true.
These things are amazing.
amazing. You can say you're too good to be true and just not propose for a while. No, I like it. You know what? I like it.
In Maurice's first marriage, he was a different guy. He was a deacon of the church. He gets divorced, drops 40 pounds, grows a 5 o'clock shadow. You're like, who is this guy?
The whole time, I'm wondering, why is she still single? So I'm waiting on the other shoe to drop.
You hadn't dropped yet?
But no, it hadn't, by the way. As a matter of fact, she's wearing glass slippers.
Boo.
Talking like that, you're gonna last.
That's so sweet.
Right. So Marcel and Tisha, we all know you guys are big on the whole role thing. So is that what you guys feel has caused your marriage to be successful?
I didn't know that going into our marriage.
If you knew that, would you have still married him?
I don't know.
Oh.
So Marcel and Tisha, you guys are big on the whole role
Y'all hear
thing.
that?
I didn't know that going into our marriage.
If you knew that, would you have still married him?
I don't know.
Oh.
We just didn't have that conversation.
But if you
about
had had that conversation, you very well may not have said yes.
Right. Right. And it would have been the biggest mistake of my life because I love my life right now. It works.
You don't.
for us.
It might have been
Like,
bigger
it's
than the biggest thing
challenging.
Jesus.
Oh, Tisha's so sweet. I could never be Tisha. We're totally different. Submission is necessary in a marriage, but she's a lot more submissive. Sometimes because of how people have kind of conditioned themselves, some things are okay and acceptable. I'm not the type of woman who would ever accept that. I think that this is good conversation, though, because I feel like when people get married, you're all excited, and no one is talking to those potential couples about, well, when this happens, this is what you do if and when this happens. You know what I mean? So then it ends up hitting marriages like that. No one's talked to them about this is what you do when this happens.
Just decide that this is not going to break us, and we're going to stick to it. Otherwise, you'll say, this is my tipping point. It's a choice.
So, Marcel, you seem to be the one who's like committed. You stay committed. You stay committed. Do you think there's a deal breaker? And if so, what's that? What's the deal breaker?
Well, I haven't even thought about deal breaking because I haven't thought about breaking a deal. You know?
It's different for everybody.
such
Like
a
if I found
butthole.
out that Marcel was cheating on me, I would leave him. If he was being disrespectful and calling me out my name, verbally abusing me, that's a non-negotiable for me.
What's y'all breaking point?
Y'all hear that lie?
We don't have one. Can we talk about something
I gotta back that up, teacher, because that's a lie right there, baby.
No.
So if I found out that Marcel was cheating on me, I would leave him. If he was being disrespectful and calling me out my name, verbally abusing me, that's a non-negotiable for me.
What's y'all breaking point? We don't have one. Can we talk about something else?
So you don't have any non-negotiable.
No. My wife.
So every man can do whatever she wants to do. You're
Yes.
all good with it. That's
So she can smack you.
She has. She can.
it
Yeah. Why?
probably was because of that shut up.
Oh!
That deserved the slap.
You know what? Well, I was
That
looking.
deserved the slap.
I actually ducked because I thought it was coming. Oh,
Tisha said if Marcel ever cheated on me, that is a non-negotiable that I would leave him if he ever cheated. You still there. We're season 6 and now we're talking about threesomes and you are still there. We've heard you on the phone crying, asking him where he is, and he's telling you he's not ready to come home yet. And you've told your girlfriend on said phone call that you felt like Marcel was doing something else with someone else. And you are still there. So you are not leaving, Tisha, like you just sat here at the table and you said if he's verbally abusive towards me. Well, we heard him tell you also to shut the F up, Tisha, and you did just that. So if shut the F up is not being verbally abusive, what is that? You, ma'am, are still there. Let's continue.
it's coming. Man.
Martel is very arrogant. He likes to try things, test the waters. Let me see if I can get away with this. Let me see,
I don't test the waters on things, but go ahead.
You don't test the waters? No, your ass jumps in the ocean. So,
What's y'all non-negotiable?
okay, well, I'll go first. Let's say that Martel decided he wanted to go out and cheat. And let's say I decided to give Martel a second chance, and Martel continued to cheat and continue to do so in a disrespectful manner. And by disrespectful, I mean anybody is calling my phone
There's
or
a
texting
respectful
me.
way to cheat.
Well,
all the stuff Ariana was doing.
Sort of is now, I've learned. See, this goes back to those conversations that people don't have with you before you get married.
Okay.
It's one thing if you're cheating and your partner never knows, isn't it? Right? There's one thing if you cheat and you don't really give a damn. And it is what it is. I'm not going to change. This is me. It's fun. This is what I want to do.
Now, the whole time Mel is talking about this, Marceau, Martel, and Maurice are all looking at each other, giving each other these eyes. You know why? Because they all know what Mel is hinting on. Think about it. This is around the time that Martel was messing around with Arionne. Marceau knew about Arionne because he introduced Martel to Arionne. So while Melody's throwing out these, innuendos and these, subliminals about what if this person cheated and da-da-da-da-da, she's talking about Martel and this relationship. This is what's been going on with her, why she's been acting funny, why she didn't go with him to the funeral that he went to. She is distancing herself. If y'all notice in several episodes, season 1, 2, when she and Martel was going through it, when she found out he was cheating, she wanted nothing to do with him. She didn't, y'all remember, she was distancing herself. So now that she's sitting here talking about, suppose somebody cheats and da-da-da-da-da, this is how I would handle it. Martel is doing this right here. And then he's looking up at Marceau like, shit, she's really talking about this on camera. And all three of them are looking at each other like, oh shit, I hope our wives don't start talking about our shit. They're sitting there quiet. Marceau looks scared as hell while Mel is talking, looking at Martel. Let's continue.
At that point, you kind of got a little arrogance and a little real disrespect going on at that point. And that's when you be like, deuces.
I'm not a cheater, and that's nothing that I ever thought of. So.
What?
Can we talk about something else?
Why are you feeling uncomfortable?
Martel said, can we talk about something else?
There are rumors around town that Martel was cheating on Melody. However, nobody had confirmed any information, but you can tell something's not right.
This season on Love and Marriage.
All right, so that's the end of that episode. All right. Now, tomorrow we're going to go over, because I made some really, really good notes. Tomorrow, guys, now this next episode we're going to go over is going to be episode, 2? I made some good notes, too. And I'm going to be skipping around because we're not going to know. Season 1, episode 3. All right. Episode 3 is a very good episode because it's very telling. It's going to kind of tie some of this stuff in. But that was episode 1. Now, can you guys see the difference between season 1 and where we are in season 6 with everything that has come out thus far? Somebody said, no, you didn't think of it. Right. So do you guys see the difference between what happened in season 1, some of the things that were coming out in season 1 as to where we are now in season 6 with Tisha and Marceau, even with Kimmy and Maurice? And of course, we know now Mel and Martel, they're divorced. Martel sitting there saying, oh, I'm not a cheater. I've never. Sir, you were. And there's a whole baby there to prove it. During season 1, you were seeing Arionne and getting missing when Mel would be calling you. That is where you were. We know that now, Martel. But you sit your ass in confessional and say, I'm not a cheater. I wasn't cheating. And Mel looked like this, like bullshit. Mel was like, okay. Now, I know we said we're not going to talk about this on the show. We're not going to talk about the infidelity. But damn it, I think Melody got tired of holding the shit and the stuff that was going on. So when they went to Miami for Kimmy and Maurice's wedding, when they were on that boat, there was some stuff that went down. That's when Arionne got bold and started calling Melody and bringing her into the equation. That is when Melody said, F that. I know we said we weren't going to talk about this shit on the show, but I'm going to talk about it now. And that is when the show took a turn. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I see a difference between them in season 1 versus now. Tisha tried to act like she and Marceau marriage was so perfect. And she sat there saying, oh, if he did these things, if he did this, and this, I'm going to leave. But ain't it coincidental now that everybody, including your family, is bringing up the fact that your husband have cheated and fucking disrespected you, and you are still there and mad at everybody else because they're telling you what he's doing. But we're going to get on out of here. I ain't even going to hold you. I hope you guys enjoy. Do you guys want to have a quick panel tonight or not? Anybody want to come up and have anything to say about what we talked about tonight? We could do like a good 20 minutes if y'all want to, if y'all feel like it. Anybody want to talk? Do I need to drop the link? Do y'all feel like talking coming up like a good 20 minutes tonight? I can do that if y'all want to. Let's see. I'll drop the link for like 20 minutes and give you guys a chance to come up to talk if you feel like it. I enjoy the panel. I like hearing you guys talk. I'm always talking to you guys. I like when you guys talk back to me. Okay. There's the link. We'll have let's do 4 people tonight. Okay. Let's get 4 people to come up. 4 callers come up tonight, and you can express what you guys think about the topics we talked about tonight. Okay. And let's keep it at 2 minutes. Okay, guys, so we can breeze on through. Let's get a few people come up. Let's get 4 people tonight. All right. Like they say in church, will there be one that will come up and talk on the panel? One, let's get 4 people up. Do we have anybody want to come up and speak? Anybody? If not, we'll go ahead and shut it down and see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Anybody? Nobody? Okay, going once, going twice. All right, well, sold. We're going to get on out of here. Nobody don't want to talk. All right. I guess y'all just want to hear me talk tonight, and it's fine. But we will see you guys in the morning for Car Chronicles. Okay, guys? Tomorrow is Thursday. We're getting so close to Friday. This week is flying by. Thank the Lord. Okay. But thank you, mods, for doing such an awesome job of keeping the trolling down. Thank you for any cash apps and or super stickers if you guys gave any tonight as well. Thank you, Caramelians, for coming over and supporting the channel. Love you guys all the way down. Okay. Let's get on out of here. You guys get some rest, and let's get up in the morning and do this thing again. All right. Love you guys, and good night. Good night.